British Columbia is home to some of the most diverse agricultural products in Canada. From the traditional family farm to vineyards or fisheries, if you're into eating local foods, you're in luck. I'm Lori Petrick, dietitian and local food lover. Join me as I visit these seafood producers and farmers who are committed to providing fresh, local foods that are good for you and good for our earth. Farmers are not the only food foragers getting involved in eco-certifications. ThisFish, a seafood traceability program, allows you to learn all about the seafood you eat and connect to the fisherman who caught it by tracing the journey from the ocean to your plate. I asked ThisFish program coordinator, Chelsea Ellis, how a consumer benefits from buying a catch that is traceable.
I think the best part about the program is the human connection. So most of us today are so completely disconnected from our food that to be able to sit down and find out where your seafood comes from and at the same time connecting right back to the fisherman who caught it can be really special. This is actually a crab caught by Kim Mauriks from Seafood for Life. He's one of our ThisFish fishermen, and he bands all of his crabs that he sells to thrifty stores with coded tags, and so when you get them at the grocery store you can either trace it on your mobile phone right there, or you can take the tag home and do it on your computer from home and show the whole family while you're cooking dinner. Fishermen are assigned codes specific to them, and they place those on their official DFO landing slips. It has the poundage, it has the landing dates, and it's all signed by the captain. Everything gets recorded on boxing tallies, shipping invoices, and receipts, and then on to retail. And all of this is audited annually to match everything up from the processing plant right back to the fishermen and the DFO landing slips.
To find out what attracts a fisherman like Kim to the ThisFish program, I drove to Nanoose Bay. Kim explained what it takes to fish sustainably.
For a crabber, it's simple. It's the 3 S's. Size, sex, and soft.
Usually those 3 words don't go together.
No, I know. For size, what you do is you allow the males to get up to 6.5 inches, which gives them about a year of breeding time, maybe even a little bit more, before you'll remove them from the water. And sex, meaning we only keep males, you don't harvest females. So you keep the females there that have the eggs, and you allow the males to breed with them. And then for soft, we don't take soft shell, we allow them to get hard because they die. They can't stand the handling and they're not as good a product.
So how do we tell if it's a male or a female?
This is a little male. It's got a lighthouse there. But this is a real small crab. He's just a little juvenile. He's not even close.
So anything under this goes back?
Exactly. And then we release them on their side. Sort of like diving. No belly flops.
Wait, how do you pick them up?
You hold them by the back of the leg or anywhere in the middle, you're fine.
Here? Okay.
Grab them in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Right here. That way that can't reach and that can't reach. See her beehive there? You can actually see the shape of her body. It's kind of round.
Yes.
And her extremities, her legs are smaller, whereas this guy is more legs and
More, yeah, you want to eat those legs versus these legs.
Exactly.
Kim has found a number of ways to fish more sustainably. One being how he obtains the bait for his traps. When Kim delivers his fresh catch of the day, he picks up Thrifty's fish scraps and fillets that are past their primes. A win-win for the store, for Kim, and for a sustainable fishery. We're doing 10 traps today?
Yeah.
And how many pounds of bait would those 10 traps take?
5 pounds. Maybe a little less.
So about half a pound per trap.
Yeah, it's probably a little less. 1/3 pound, something like that.
Yeah.
We're not feeding them, we're baiting them, right?
Right.
And we actually try and minimize handling of all sorts. That's why you got escape rings here. So if you leave the trap in the water long enough, the small ones will already have left.
Woo! Woo! It's a good one.
Saying that people wanted low sustainable fishing year-round, local marketing, right? When you catch lots of crab intense in the normal fishery, it's too much for the local market, so it has to go to China or wherever because you're bringing hundreds of thousands of pounds. When you're bringing 100 pounds a day, it's perfect to sell out of the store and at Thrifty's.
This is usually what you do then, is you just keep them in these buckets?
Yes, This is called poor man's refrigeration. So you got seawater spraying over the crab, and then it evaporates, and it's just like you walking out of the shower. It's a lot colder than what it really is in the room. And most fishermen actually take this, put a lid on it, and hang them at the dock because they don't have a tank system.
And then they go back out for more.
And then they go back out for more.
What's the problem about hanging them at the dock versus...
Water temperature. No problem in the winter, but now the water in Schooner Cove will be about 20 degrees. They stress at 14. So then you see guys sorting their crab at the dock in their cages to take them to town. Dead, dead, dead. Drives me crazy.
Kim's investment in a cold live tank system means he virtually has no loss of catch. Immediately after returning from sea, Kim heads back to his ranch, where his crab are safely stored until they are ready to go to market.
All right,
Are we ready to eat some crab now?
Let's get cracking.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to eat crab.
Okay.
You're going to grab the legs, and you're going to split off the chunk of the body meat that goes with each leg. It's portion of the body. Yeah, yeah. Break off a couple more like that.
You know, this is a hard job, but someone has to do it. It's to die for.
It is.
Thanks for having us out.
Thank you.
If you'd like to know more about the ThisFish program, go to thisfish.info.
For Farm Folk, City Folk, I'm Lori, and this has been good for you and good for our earth.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da